It has been 10 years since the terrible fire in Carlton Towers in Bengaluru that claimed 9 lives and left others injured. After that, family members have been working on their grief, but also work has been done on raising fire awareness with the group Beyond Carlton. Joining us, Uday Vijayan, his wife Nitya, and also Jabin Taj. They all lost family members in that fire. But in the years since then, you've been working on fire awareness with that. I mean, you've turned that pain into something to help society. In the last 10 years of Beyond Carlton, what do you feel that you've been able to do?
Well, I think it's a long journey, like I keep saying. It's not something that we can fix even in 10 years. It's just a matter of various things that are kind of constraints that we face as a nation, not just with Beyond Carlton or a particular city or state. But I think we've been able to do a few things. We managed to change the state laws around fire safety, where we filed a PIL and tried to make sure that all high-rise buildings now have to get themselves a clearance on fire safety every 2 years.
Every 2 years. It's not just a one-time thing and then done.
Thing like it used to be.
Yeah.
We insisted on that because we realized that most of the violations happen post-occupation, and that is one big thing. The second big thing we've really done is, for the first time in the country, created a blueprint, which is really this. It's a fire safety blueprint for a city-specific blueprint. And this has taken us a year plus to do it with the fire department. We didn't sit in our ivory towers and create this.
You are working with officers and people on the ground.
We work, as somebody was quoting us the other day. We work the system rather than keep fighting the system. It won't take us very far. It's not very productive beyond a point,
To tweak, to change what the system is offering already and make it better.
Yes. And I think we bring, because we are a citizens initiative. The group itself has people from various disciplines and expertise and experience, and therefore we are actually able to contribute back into the fire services in their way of strategic thinking about how they should lay out a 5-year plan and stuff like that. So thanks to this now, I think we are now being encouraged to talk to other cities who want to replicate this. So that's nice. I think it's a nice thing. As always, the challenge is implementation. Always is. So I guess we will keep pegging away.
Absolutely. In 10 years, of course, Nitya, a lot of work being done by the group as well. And I think it's just so important. It's very important. Jabin Taj, your brother Fayaz was also. Tell us about him.
He's very nice guy. He's very hard work. He's like a mother, father, sisters, his family, his friends. He's very like. वो बहुत पसंद करता है सबको भी, बहुत अच्छे से हम लोगों को बहुत अच्छे से इज़्ज़त देता था. बहुत अच्छा लड़का है, बहुत हार्ड वर्क है, और कोई भी कुछ गलत बोले तो वो गलत नहीं करना है करके बहुत समझाता था मेरे को. मगर हम बहुत मिस करते हैं उसको, बहुत बोले तो बहुत. मैं अपने पापा मम्मी को उतना नहीं, मेरे भाई को मैं बहुत मिस करती हूँ.
And 10 years on, of course, your son, Akhil, as well. He would have been 33 now?
He would have been 33. That's correct. So, I guess we obviously miss that. He's a kind of gaping hole in the family right now. But I don't believe I would have done a lot of this without a larger force moving me in this direction. And maybe it's him who's kind of prodding me along this way, is the way I look at it.
Going ahead, we have this blueprint. The most urgent thing, the most urgent change you would like to see?
Two things, Maya. One is, I think, if we could get a consciousness around fire safety, which is a combination of awareness as well as implementing laws, I think we'd slowly start moving to becoming a more fire-safe country. And there's a huge issue. I think most of us Indians believe we'll never die in an accident, let alone a fire accident. And to that extent, there's always this challenge of, how are we going to manage conveying what we want to convey. So I think it's a behavioral issue. We're actually toying around with doing some research around this to get underneath the skin of Indians to understand why we don't take our own lives seriously, you know. So that's possibly going to be our next initiative, where we're trying to understand so that communication can be a lot more focused, not just by us, but people in road safety, people in various others. So we're in conversation with a few people to maybe do that.
And as you do every year, there is a memorial service, a tribute.
Yeah.
This year, what is
So
it?
this year, normally our tribute, we hold a lecture every year, besides of course paying tribute to the 9. But since this is the 10th year, we've actually collaborated with the National Gallery of Modern Art, and we felt that the method to pay tribute should be through creative forms and creative expressions, rather than having a lecture or somebody speak and stuff like that. So we have Dr. Prakash Sontake, who's an international performer, composer and singer, who has very kindly agreed to come and perform today. Plus we have one of your creed, if I should say so, the photojournalists of Bangalore, who are putting together their perspective of why we don't take life seriously. So that's a very different way of looking at it from the eyes or from the lens of a photojournalist, which I think is going to be interesting. So broadly, that's the two main things that we're doing today.
Uday, Nitya, Jabin, thank you so much. Thank you so much. These are people who have gone through the pain and are moving ahead to try and make all of us safer, to make all of us more aware of fire hazards. They're working on it, they continue to work on it, and really all strength to Beyond Carlton and their efforts to increase fire safety awareness in the country. With GM Kumar, Maya Sharma in Bengaluru for NDTV.